Hi, I get emails every day, well pretty much every day, asking what's the course like, what's it like to work with me, what's going on, what's going to happen, what's they going to get out of it, and of course these are all very valid questions. But what just happened basically is I've just come off of a call with a student, or an interview type of thing, and we talked about what's happened, what's happened, where he's at, where he was, where he's at now, and how things have changed. So what I did was, at the end of this, I thought it was so good, I took bits out of it, and then I put them together to give you a sort of a collage of what happens when you're working with me, what happens on a course, and how things turn around for people. So have a quick look at this. It's only a few minutes long. Have a look at this. I'll interject in as we go through certain sections of it, and I'll come back to your sections, and I'll finish up on when we get to the end. So I'll catch up with you in a minute.
I'm actually doing much better since last call we did when we discussed that 20 losing trades in a row that I did.
Yes, the 20 trades, yeah.
Yeah. Things are going really well, actually. I've had about 7 out of 8 weeks in positive pips.
Okay.
So I got 91 last week, so I'm pleased with that. So
hang on a second. Let's have a little recap here. So you go from 20 losing trades, crap, want to hang yourself, everything else, to like 7 to 7 winning weeks out of 8, 91 pips last week. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Okay, so that was pretty awesome, wasn't it, when you think about it? It'd gone from 20 losing trades to now winning 7 weeks out of 8 last week with 91 pips. Awesome turnaround, but and totally understandable, and that was going to happen. That was always going to happen. It's going to happen with everybody. But now go on, and in the next clip, we're going to talk about, or we're going to listen to how he's in a dangerous place. It looks like he's in a great place, but he's also in a dangerous place. Have a listen to this next bit and see what you make of that. In answer to your question, I'm going to ask you some things first, because you are now in a dangerous place. Okay?
Right, okay.
You're now in a dangerous place. So I'm going to ask you some questions. You've gone 8 weeks, 7 weeks, you've gone through 7 weeks, you've made 91 pips last week. I want you just to talk to me about these, a couple of trades. Talk to me about, how did you make what did you think, the last trades you made this week, your 91 pips, you're making these trades. Describe to me why you took them.
Well, the ones I think, in my email I put to you, actually, sometimes I can put the chart up, or not. I might have loaded my broker chart up.
Right.
Or no, sorry, loaded Pat up, looked at Pat, and I can't load the broker platform up fast enough, because I'm just like, I know what to do here. I absolutely know what to do. I've seen the accumulate.
Oh dear. Excuse me for laughing. Excuse me for laughing. I've got to stop you here. Right. Now, this is why I said you're in a dangerous place, okay? Because what you've done, Stephen, is you have gone from reading Pat charts, understanding beliefs, thinking about how it all worked, and you've progressed right through. Did you watch the last show with Gillian's video and Tony?
No, I'm up to Khan's one, because I've got the 2 little kids, and I can't seem to keep up with it, so I'm still to watch.
Okay.
So that's
well,
the plan.
Right, well, what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to jump forward. I wouldn't normally do this, but I want you to jump forward, and I want you to watch 8 and 9, okay? Show 8 and 9, because there's going to be a couple of hours there, but get stuck into those, because what you've done, Stephen, is, I tell you what, if Tony and Gillian were listening to us now and watching this interview, they'd be like pounding their head. They'd be saying, what is going on? He doesn't realise what he's done. And you don't realise what you've done. So when you listen to shows 8 and 9, you will intrinsically understand everything that we have done, Stephen. Every part, right from day one, has been trying to lead you to a point, to a specific point, okay? And that point is what we call the sock moment, which is a sense of knowing. Now, you just said to me, there are days when you cannot open the broker's platform fast enough. Why? Because, now, when you just glance at it, did you do analysis? Did you ask where the beliefs were going? Did you try and work out the... No. None of this. None of this happened. You simply had a sock moment. That's it. You just looked about it. That's it. You had a sense of knowing. Right. Your job, Stephen, now, from now on, is everything you just asked me that you wanted to know, forget it as fast as you possibly can. Okay, so the key thing there, well, not the key thing necessarily, but did you get the point where, listen to the point where he said he walks past, he can't actually get the dealing platform on, the broker's platform on quick enough to get into the market, and how the brain tries to go back and work out all the analysis when really it's not required. He just couldn't get it on quick enough. In that time, he had no way to do it as a market analyst. What was going on in the back of the mind there? The subconscious was chewing everything over, saw the event, bang, sense of knowing. That's it. And that's where this course takes you onto there. Fascinating. So let's just move on to the next section now as well.
I spoke to Nicky last week on an email, placed a trade, a winning trade. It was only for 30 odd pips, but you don't need many more than that.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Let's stop you again there. It's only a 30 pip trade. Oh yeah. Stephen, traders will kill for 30 pip trades, okay? It's what they want.
I suppose, if you're trading $1,000 pips and you get into that stage, 30 grand, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a lot of money.
And 3 times 30 is 90.
Yeah,
three trades a week. It's just this is what we do. This is what this is about. Interesting there, wasn't it? Only 30 pips. Oh, it's only 30, nothing much, just only 30 pips. Of course, $1 million in a year, 20 pips a day, 100 pips a week. The maths are indisputable. It's what we can do. So you see how the shift comes from, oh, it's only 30 pips. Because what happens is it becomes easy. The process becomes easy. And that's the key here. When you get to a position in your trading where it becomes easy, it is, oh, well, it was just 30 pips. Because it becomes easy. And that's the whole essence of where we go in the course. That's where we take, or I take, and us working together, that's how we get through to that point. And let's just listen to the final section now. Knowing how the masses are being manipulated, does he need any other indicator?
No, if you can pick that and because like you say, we talk about the 95% and the paper boat scenarios and all that sort of stuff. If we know when that manipulation is actually really taking place, well, that, like I say, puts us in a strong position, doesn't it? Yeah. We just know to get in the other direction, don't we?
That's right. And this is, just
manage the trade accordingly.
That's right. And this is how we take this massively complex subject, or this perceived massively complex subject of trading, and we reduce it down to this little tiny thing. It's just sense of knowing that you build to and you understand, and this is where it all comes down. And it does make me smile, it does make me laugh, because it's like when we start off, everybody thinks, wow, it's this massive thing we're going to have to learn about and all this, and it's really not. It's just not that difficult once you start looking at it from that perspective. So go watch number 9 and
number 9
and smile and have a laugh as you're watching to that point where I confess.
All right then. In which case, that's me summed up for the day, I think then.
Okay, Matty. Well, look, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go off and get a cup of tea, and we'll catch up soon.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to you.
And to the same to you too. Take care. Catch up soon. Bye bye.
See you, Martin. Bye bye.
Okay, and you can see in that last bit where I said to him, go off and look at show number 9, where I confess my lies, where I confess how I misled them, or misled them. And, that's part of the process of learning, because the student often believes they're going along this certain path. This is what they need. A student believes this is what they need to succeed. I need to be taught A, B, C, D in this structured way. And it never works like that, because we're all individual. We'll all have a different sense of knowing. It'll come to us in a different way. So that's the whole essence of working with me on this. We work together as a unit, as a very close unit. But the important thing is, whilst there's a certain other members on that course, it's very much an individual thing, because, like we're listening to Stephen and the other shows, if you watch those, you see how it's let's just say how for them it becomes a personal exploration and a personal revelation, and that's what we're looking for, is that personal revelation to come out of every student. So anyway, I hope that's answered the questions, or some of the questions, what it's like on the course. I do have some places that are going to come up in 2016, so if you are interested in coming on the next course, again, I only take limited numbers on this. Hopefully you see why now, because of the amount of work that's involved and the amount of effort that has to go into each student. If you want to be part of that, it's going to be very exciting 2016, going to be a very exciting next course. Every course is really exciting. I really enjoy doing what I do. So if you're interested, drop me a mail and I'll get you on the list really. And when I'm ready to do that, I'll send you out notification of that. Anyway, have a great day and I'll catch up with you very soon.